Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is November the 2nd, 2021. We're going to give you all a price prediction update in the market in NIO. We want to see whether or not this market is going to be able to sustain its price above $32. And can we see the price continue to lift, or are we going to continue to trade within a consolidation range until the next movement, whether it's upward or downward? Welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. This is the spot, the location that we're going to give you all the realest price predictions. We're not going to give you some outlandish price target. We're not going to tell you to hold these stocks for the next 12,000 years. We don't do that. We don't talk about fundamental analysis, nor do we use technical indicators. We simply look at what people are doing with their money based off the price bars and volume, right? What people do with their money, it speaks more volume than reading fundamental analysis or even trying to plot technical indicators on your chart. And if you're able to distinguish what people are really trying to do with their money, you can actually already be in position and capitalize on that price movement before the market actually gets there. So if you guys want to join me, guess what? The doors are open. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. I want to build this team of community individuals who simply want to focus in on the price, because everything boils down to that one thing: price. No one talks about fundamental analysis without attributing price to it. Everything that people talk about, whether it's technical indicators or even fundamental analysis, earnings reports, whatever, they always try to tie it back to a price. Price is very important. It's the most important thing when we participate in these markets. So why does we just pull everything else away and just focus in on the one thing that really matters? Price. So let's do it. So we did our last video in NIO right here on September the 21st, 2021. You guys could go back and listen and see what we said into the market in NIO right here. We played the weakest into the market in NIO, and we was talking about it. We said, yeah, we can see the price in NIO dip, and it did. 3 days. There was only 3 days for us to really eat off the market in NIO, dropping in price. First spot was October the 4th, second October the 5th, and then October the 6th. Those 3 days was the only opportunity for us to really eat off this play that we did on September the 21st. Cool. Because obviously now you guys can tell that the price in NIO has broken that descending line. So we could have really gotten only 5.5% out the market in NIO prior to the market continuing to move up and break that descending line. Cool. Let me get rid of this, because maybe it's time for us to double down on the play in NIO. Maybe this market is going to continue to go up in price. I mean, wouldn't you want it to know that? Wouldn't you want someone to tell you that, yeah, I'm still looking for the price in NIO to go up? And if so, how high do you think the market's going to go? Right? So let's figure this out. So one of the positive things that we can say in NIO of late is that the market held $32, right? The market has confirmed that so far $32 is very important and is still able to hold price. Now, let's say we broke $32 to the downside, then that would be massively weak, but we didn't do it. So we still live to see another day of the price in NIO upholding $32. That's very good. Now, we broke this descending line right here, right? So that tells me we need to figure out, okay, where's the next spot for us to see the next move to the downside to where we'll get more sellers. Let's try to figure that out. So let's look at this on the 3-day time frame in NIO. So I'm going to take this descending line, I'm going to transpose it and make it horizontal, okay? And then we're going to try to place this market in NIO to areas to where we can see some restriction. And check this out, right? You guys can see it right here, that this last 3-day price bar right here in NIO got rejected here at like $42.15. We got rejected there. Now back here in December 2020, even the beginning of the year, February, the market was utilizing $42 as support, right? So now the market in NIO is bumping its head against that. That's the first problem. That's the first issue that is stopping the price aggression of NIO going up. Now, does it look like it's going to be a problem for long term? It really doesn't look like that. The biggest area of restriction that I'm seeing into the market in NIO is up here, okay, which is around $47. That's the biggest area of restriction that I'm seeing next as this price in NIO is trying to go up. Okay. Now take a look at this. Yeah, the last 3-day price bar, which started here on October 25th, was weakness. But on this current one, the market did not fall. It started out falling, but in the end, we were successfully able to see the price close on the high of the bar. That tells me already that the market is still trying to go up. Okay, that tells me that already. So let's do this. Let's see the market in NIO on the 5-day time frame. Now on the 5-day, it's kind of mixed, right? The weakness is still present here on a 5-day trading perspective, but there were buyers that came into the market in NIO on the 5-day. So look at this here on the weekly time frame. Last week, yeah, the market was weak. Yeah, the market sold off, but what we're seeing into the market is not detrimental to the point where we're in position to see a collapse or a plummet in NIO's price. What we're getting is stability. Like the market is stable. It's not necessarily extremely bullish. It is not extremely bearish. It's just stable. And no one is really trying to push the market in either direction. And when you have that, I mean, you just expect the market to do what it's been doing in NIO. It's just bounced in between these lines, right? This is pretty much what we're getting, looking forward to into the market in NIO. So let's see how we ended for the month of October, since we're starting off a new month here. So this is the monthly time frame in NIO, and last month was very decent, right? We saw a lot of volatility. The price went down, the price went up, and we still closed off of the highs. But when you take that monthly price bar in October and you place it in combination with what happened in September, then August, and then in July, those months were weakness. So it kind of shows us that the market in NIO has found the bottom last month. So yeah, I'm not necessarily bullish, I'm not necessarily bearish, but I'm going to play the strength on this particular prediction here in the market in NIO. Now, check this out though. Okay, let me show you all this 5-month time frame in NIO, right? What happened over the last 5 months right here? Okay, it's still weak. It is still massively weak. I don't want you all to think that NIO is out the woods of us seeing the price go down. The market in NIO definitely is weak. This is one reason why I'm not extremely bullish into the market in NIO of, you know, what happened over the last 5 months, right? We saw the price in NIO top out over the last 5 months, which started in June. We went as high as $55.13, went as low as $33.17, and we're going to close at $39.41, right? Now, the buyers did come in last 5 months. They did, because they was able to close this price back up to where we started, which is very good. So we really need to be careful about how strong we think the market is in NIO. You know, I really want to set the expectations, because I know a lot of people on YouTube do videos and they want you to, you know, expect the price to be monumentally higher than where we are at. We're realists. We simply look at where we've been to anticipate where we're going to go. And right now, yeah, we're going to play the strength into the market, but we're not going to be extremely bullish in that sense. So let me go ahead and run the play real quick. Okay, so first problem, like I told you already, we already came and hit that on October the 26th. So we need to eat out the market there first. That's the first spot that we'll see and anticipate more selling to occur, to begin. That's the first spot, right? $42 and like 67 cents. Second area is going to be $44, which is 7.71% profitability. And then let me look at this on the 5-day. Yeah, the next area will take us all the way up here in NIO towards $45.75. So you guys can see that gives us around like a 12% price move in NIO. Okay. And we're going to continue to play the strength into the market in NIO so far as price does not break below I'm going to take it, yeah, right here to $36. Okay. So now you guys can see it from our prediction that, yeah, we're pretty much looking for the market just to consolidate, not looking for no monumental breakout move just yet. But yeah, we've been bouncing in between these two lines. So the current movement in that is higher prices. So we got two areas, right? First area that I mentioned was down here, $41. Let me zoom in on this better. $42 is the first spot. Okay. Second area is 44. Third area all the way up here towards the top of the trading channel, which is around 47. Okay. So this is it right here. So our expectations going forward into the market in NIO over the next 3 weeks. You guys can see earnings is coming up, right? The market's going to play off of it. So be prepared for the market to give you some increased volatility, right? November the 16th, 2021. Be prepared for us to, if we're moving up in price prior to November the 16th, don't be surprised to see the market drop on that day, right? Because the market needs to try to justify reasons as to why it's moving. And it plays on the news to try to make us think that this is the reason why the market is going down, when in actuality, price in NIO has been going up since October the 6th. And if you're trying to move the markets to a lower price level, then you need to play on that type of news. And the people will wonder, well, why in the world would NIO price go down when they blew out the earnings expectations? Because we've been going up since October. That's why the market does not play off of the earnings release. It uses it to move the market though. So this is it. This is my newest expectation as to what I'm looking forward to the market in NIO. Now it's your turn. Call the markets right alongside with me and let me know where do y'all think the price is going to go. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.